The Los Angeles Marathon, an annual running event typically held each spring in Los Angeles, California, kicked off last March 20. And at the scene are Allen and Eva Basallaje. Hello, guys.
The 2021 Los Angeles Marathon was moved from March to November last year due to the pandemic. But for 2022, LA's big race has returned to its traditional March month.
Despite the quicker turnaround, defending men's champion John Carrero Kenya succeeded in his goal to secure back-to-back LA Marathon victories.
I'm feeling very good, very excited. I'm very excited. It will be bigger than last year because I did my PR today. Today was a lot of windy and hotter, so we try our best. So I'll go and take 1 month for a break, and I'll start my training on April.
Carrero beat his 2021 time by over 3 minutes, coming in at 2:09:08. And in the women's field, it was fellow Kenyan Delvine Merengor who took top honors with a time of 2:25:04. Aside from claiming victory in the women's division, Merengor also grabbed the $10,000 Quincy Cass Associates Marathon Challenge bonus by being the first runner to cross the finish line.
I prepare well from December up to now. You see, I was so fantastic today to be my time. Yeah, it is my day. Yeah, it is nice because even the weather it's almost like Kenya. Yeah, because I see it is not cold. For me to run in cold may be big problem. Yeah. They were so happy. Even in a lot of streets, they were cheering for me. Yeah, to be first challenge of a man. Yeah, it's a nice city, a lot of buildings. It's an amazing country.
In fourth place, top American finisher Tyler McCandless completed the marathon with a respectable time of 2:15:19.
I came here and executed on a big stage and a pretty big major marathon. I've been training really hard and have a decade of training under Coach Steve Jones. I was just really proud to come out and execute and run a really good race today. It's pretty special, and the crowds get pretty wild the last 10 miles or so, and I felt like it was happening over the last 10K, and that was a pretty special moment in those last 10 miles, 10K of running.
For some runners, participating in a marathon provides an opportunity to bring their experiences and philosophies along the race course and hopefully also share them with others at the finish line.
I was wrongfully convicted of 60 years to life. I spent more than 10 years in solitary confinement. I began studying the law in solitary confinement. I got myself out. Now I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm applying to law school right now to continue to help others. I've been through so much worse, and I remind myself I don't have to run a marathon. I get to run a marathon. No matter what happens, I've already won.
So this guy here is doing his 300 marathons right now, and last year he's turning 70. 70 years.
Cara, não tem desculpa. Eu acho que correr é uma atividade muito democrática, fácil de praticar. Não tem idade, né? Qualquer idade você pode participar. E é fácil, né? Vestir calção e tênis, você sai por aí para correr em qualquer lugar.
You know, there's no excuse, you know, do the first step. Running so democratic, you know, just need a shoe, sometimes not even shoe, and do it.
Having the city to ourselves was just so cool. Like, all like-minded runners just taking over the entire streets. Like, sometimes when it was downhill and I was just looking at the sea of runners, no cars, it was just so liberating. I loved it.
It was really cool. I tried to remind myself the whole time to just take it in. You know, running past the Hollywood sign, running past the Oscars, all that stuff was unbelievable. So it was a really cool way to see the city.
Running through the streets of LA, I feel like it's a nice little tour. You know, even if you live here, you get to see some things that you might not normally pay attention to when you're driving.
You know, it was really exciting to, especially mile 6, 7, 8, which was I live in Silver Lake, and we ran that stretch on Sunset Boulevard the past 3 months, like every day, and it was really cool to be able to run in the middle of the road.
Well, if you want to run a marathon, the first thing is you have to think you can run a marathon. If you ask most people, they'll go, no, I can't. Take it one step at a time. Your first marathon's going to be horrible, but you'll learn. My first marathon was like 6 hours. This one I just finished like 3:34. So, you know, you get better. You just keep practicing. Keep them to keep you motivating. Like, get a group of friends that'll do it with you too.
I think training for a marathon is like a good metaphor for life. If you set such a big goal, it helps you achieve small goals on the way. And so break it up. Start small. You don't start by training 26. You build up into it. And, you know, that can be an example for anything you're trying to achieve. Start small, see what you can do each day to achieve the end result.
Whether a basketball dribbler or a life-size teddy bear. The common message that every runner shared was that all are welcome.
Even if you're a T-Rex? Just trying to fit in.
Eva and Allen, Eagle News, Los Angeles.